back to another ab video at home with Joejoe Masson. Today we're going to be working on the sides of our abs right here, known as the obliques. So all 4 exercises today is going to be pretty much different techniques of planking and stuff that's going to really engage this part of your abs right here. Okay, so first up we got the side plank. So each one of these exercises you're going to do for 1 minute, and then you're going to take a break for up to 30 seconds. If you can start before then do more than 30 seconds. We're going to do 3 sets in total, okay? Do 1 minute of exercising, and you're going to take up to 30 seconds of a break. If you're just now beginning with this, you can do 30 seconds of the exercise and then do up to 15 seconds of the break. So without further ado, let's get the first exercise started. I'm going to be explaining the exercises while I'm going through them. First exercise is going to be the side plank, okay? With dips. So you go out like this, put your arm parallel to your body, and then you want to make sure your body's in a straight line. And you put your arm up like this, or you can put your arm on your hip. It doesn't really matter, okay? So also, it can make it easier if you cross your legs like this. So put your right leg behind your left leg, and then dig your right foot into the ground and lift up like that. So that's how I'm gonna do mine, okay? So 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, go. Down, up, down, up. So just like that, that's how you're gonna do it if you're doing it with the dips. If you're not doing it with the dips, you can just stay up in the up position. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side for this, but we're not gonna take a break in between. All right, switch sides. This is what it looks like if you got your hand on your hip. Make sure you're tightening your abs and breathing at the same time. All right, so the next exercise is going to be the plank with twist. So regular plank, which is elbows on the ground, parallel to your shoulders, and then lifting in a generally straight line, and then you're gonna twist like this, and then come back to the middle, and then twist, come back to the middle, twist, come back to the middle, twist, come back to the middle. The objective of this is to just move your hips and not your feet or your shoulders with it, okay? So as you can see again, I can, it's harder for me to not move my feet, but if you can't help but to move your feet, then it'll be fine. It's not gonna really affect the workout that much. So again, twist, back to the middle, twist, back to the middle, twist, back to the middle. All right, so it's gonna be 1 minute of this and up to a 30-second break. Ready, go. Okay. All right, so the next exercise is going to be the alternating mountain climber plank, right? So it's just like the plank again, but instead you're in the push-up position, okay? And now you're going to, from there, put your knees up to the opposite elbow. So like that. Your left knee goes to your right arm, and your right knee goes to your left arm. If you can't hold up yourself in the push-up position, then you can go down to the plank. Same thing. Left knee, right arm, right knee, left arm. Okay? So I'm gonna go put some shoes on real quick because it's not really comfortable on my toes when I'm doing these planks. All right, so as you can see, I got my little yoga mat right here. I got this towel because I get pretty sweaty, and that can just, so you have less of a cleanup afterwards, or no cleanup at all. You can just place your towel over the mat, and sometimes it gets in my way, but if it gets in your way, just move it. And then after you're done with your workout, so you don't have any, like, get any ringworm or nothing like that, you wanna have some disinfectant wipes on standby, okay? So don't get sick trying to work out. All right, so let's get this started. Doing the alternating mountain climber plank. Start. And you just want to bring your knees as far as you can to the left. If you're bringing your right leg up, you want to move it as far as you can to the left and as close as you can to your arm. As high as possible and as wide as possible. You want to twist your hips with it and really engage that obliques. And my feet, your feet don't have to be close together. They can be up to your shoulder length apart, okay? So this is close together, and this is shoulder length. And don't forget to breathe. That's an important part of the exercise. So, next exercise. The next exercise is going to be toe touches. That's not really focusing on the obliques like that. It's more focusing on the sensor and upper abs, okay? So, the reason I'm doing that is because you don't want to forget about the rest of your abs just because you're doing one part or one section. So, demonstrate the toe touches. Put your legs straight up in the air, and you try to touch your toes. Just like that. And just try to keep your legs as straight as you can get them. I can't really get my legs that straight. This is about as straight as they go. And the object is to really squeeze on your abs so that way you get the full feeling of the workout. So, and you want to hold it up there for at least 1 second. So up, down, okay? All right, let's get this one rolling. 2, 1. So you inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. So and if you're not feeling it, you should be feeling it within the first 10. If you're not feeling it, you're probably not doing it right. You gotta tighten your abs and really try to reach for those toes. See, when you're exhaling, that gives you room to tighten up your abs a little bit more. So breathe in, breathe out. And right there is where you should be feeling it. All right, so that was our 4 exercises. All right, so far we've done the side plank, the twist plank, the alternating mountain climber plank, and the toe touches. That's the 4 exercises we're gonna be doing for this exercise routine. All right, so back to the top. Remember, 30-second breaks in between each one if you're doing 1-minute sets, and up to 15 seconds if you're doing 30-second sets. All right, back to the side plank. Remember, 1 foot. Put your right leg behind your left leg and dig it into the ground to make it easier for you. Ready, get set, begin. And remember, we're gonna throw some dips into this. If you're that advanced, we can throw some dips in. You just wanna go ahead and down, up, down, up. And make sure you bring your hip as high as you can. If you can bring it way up there without having to break your straight line, then get it all the way up there. The higher you get, the more you're working these obliques right here. And don't be ashamed to take a break. It's fine to take breaks in between, but just don't take them too long. You want to take up to a 5-second break if you have to. Only if you have to. And my bad, we're supposed to be doing 30 seconds on each side. So when you get to 30 seconds, turn around and do the other side for 30 seconds. I just did 1 minute on that side, so I'm gonna do 1 minute on this side. 2, 1. So you see, my left leg is behind my right leg when I'm going facing this way. When you're facing left, it's your left leg behind your right leg. And your left leg's gonna be digging into the ground. Your left foot's gonna be digging into the ground. Remember, you can do this as many times as you want throughout the day. You only need to do it 1 time to see a little bit of progress. If you're trying to get, just a little bit, you're already in shape pretty much, and you're just trying to get a little bit of progress, then you can just do it 1 time off the day. But the more times you do it, the more progress that you're gonna see. So, like I said, like how we're doing this full set workout, if you do this 2 to 3 times out the day, every week for about 3 weeks, then you're gonna see some major progress with your abs, as I did in just the first week and a half. So let's get back to it. Next exercise is the plank with the twist. tired. Whew. Man, we're up to a 30-second break. Don't feel like you're cheating yourself just because you want to take a break. If you want to take longer than that, go ahead. But you're not gonna get the full, the full feeling of the workout, and you might be ready for some more afterwards. So if you're gonna take more of a break, I say do another set later on throughout that same day. Do another whole set of the exercises throughout the same day. And that's the way that I think. If I think, hey, I feel like I cheated myself, then I'm gonna go do the whole thing over again. And that way, even if I didn't really cheat myself that much, now I know I did twice as much as I would have did anyways. Even if I cheat the second time, I still did twice as much as I would have did anyways. All right, so let's get back to these exercises. We got the alternating mountain climber plank. I don't know why I have such a problem saying that exercise, but maybe I'll just change the name on it. We'll just call it the alternating kick plank or something. But ready? Let's go. As you see now, I'm in the actual plank position and I'm doing the alternating kicks. Alternating kick plank, I like that. I gotta put my butt a little higher in the air for this one, just because I don't want to knee the ground.
If you gotta do that, something wrong with it.
It's supposed to hurt.
I mean, you're doing something right.
And I had people ask me, when do you eat? What are you eating? Again, I don't have a real diet plan. I eat pretty much whatever. I stay away from candy. I stay away from pop or
Soda or
whoever calls it soda. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I drink water most of the time. I rarely drink juice. If I'm drinking juice, it's gonna be like cranberry juice or orange juice. I like to eat a lot of chicken, a lot of fish, and a lot of beef. You mix that up with some veggies and some starches like some potatoes and stuff like that, and I think you got a good meal. And I don't have a problem eating that every day. So if that's what you want to change your diet to, hey, by all means, and it may help you out with what you're going for. All right, next we got our toe touches. So again, demonstration, you're gonna inhale coming down, exhale going up. Just like that. You don't need to drop your arms, but if you do, because your arms are tired, that's fine. The whole objective is to get your abs working, not your arms. But if you want to keep your arms up there for extra whatever, then that's fine. Don't jerk yourself up with your arms, because you're gonna lose some of the work that you would have been putting towards your abs. So just all one steady movement, just like that. At least a second up here. The longer you hold, the more you're engaging those abs. So you can hold it up to 5 seconds. I'd recommend up to 5 seconds max. Like, there's no need to do it longer than 5 seconds. You might actually be taken away from the workout doing it longer than that. I'm not working out because I want to be fit and do crazy stuff.
I'm working out because I want to look nice.
And being able to do crazy stuff is a plus. All right, so far we've done 2 sets of each exercise, and we're gonna do 3 in total because I'm running out of sunlight and time. So 3 is gonna be the magic number for today. If you wanna go past that, by all means, go past it. I suggest doing about 4 sets. So after this video, if you wanna restart the video and just continue working out with me again, then that's fine. So let's knock out this last set of each exercise. Let me just readjust my towel. So, people always ask me, what's the fastest way to get the body that I'm looking for, right? I believe the fastest way to get the body that you're looking for is using weights. So, when you're doing these exercises, right? Just try to think of ways that you can do the same exercises, but with weights. So this exercise is basically using everything you can to get that crunch feeling, right? And well, you're feeling it down here. So how can you make this a weighted exercise? I personally would get like a vest or something. If you have a vest or a bag or just a heavy bag you can fill up at home. Put it right here on your hip and just do the same exercises if it's easier for you. And you can do the same thing, the same type of exercise with less amount of time, and it's engaging your abs just as much because you're using weight instead of just doing your body weight. So let's get this one started. 2, 1, go. So remember, 30 seconds, just like this, each side. I know the second set, I did 1 minute each side. Now I know that might have been a little confusing trying to understand how to use the weight with these exercises, but for this exercise, if you put weight where my right hand is, it causes your body to have to engage the abs a lot more in order to get the weight off the ground or your body off the ground. So that's what I meant when I said add weight to the exercise. You just want to make it harder for yourself to complete the same type of exercise with weight. Okay. Plank twist. Let's get it. So I'm inhaling when I come to the middle, and I'm exhaling when I go to the side. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If your feet move, your toes, just move them back up. Whew.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, 30-second break. Remember, you don't have to take a 30-second break. You can take up to 30 seconds between each exercise. And if you feel like you can do the next exercise in 10 seconds or no seconds, go for it. That doesn't mean take a longer break during the next exercise, but if you have to, again, go for it. So the next exercise is gonna be the alternating kick plank. See, I changed the name. Whoa. So every time you're really engaging your abs, you want to breathe out during that period, because try to hold your breath and do and squeeze your abs. They won't go in as much, right? When you're breathing out and squeezing your abs, so they go in and you're able to engage them on every level at that point. So when your legs are out like this, you want to be exhaling. When you bring your leg up, you inhale. So remember, you're alternating. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Okay. Oh. And the last one is going to be the toe touches, okay? Ready. Get set. Or you can wait 30 seconds. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer so that way get your 30 seconds in. Or you can just pause the video. Either one works. Get set. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, for this last one, if I didn't mention it before, you want to make sure your legs are as straight as you can get them. If you can't get them all the way straight, that's fine. But you don't want to swing your legs up to your arms, right? You want to have them straight and bring your arms to your legs, like so. All right. So that's my workout for today. If you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification link, please do that now. Again, like my video, and if you have any comments, I'm always open to some constructive criticism. So please write on there what you think I should add, write on there what you think I need to improve on or take away. Your comments are much appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.